Hello, Infotech. I just wanted to give you some information to help you be successful this week. So as you can see on Moodle, we have December 1st through the 4th. Here's your assignments that you will be doing. You can see there's invoice 8 and 9. This will look very similar to the way that we were actually doing it in class. I've provided you with an invoice template. So when you open this up and it opens up in your Google Docs, there's a couple of things that you'll need to edit. For example, you'll need to put your company name up at the top, and then you'll put in the customer information. You'll do the math. I provided you here with a price list. Remember, using the sale price. Make sure you're adjusting any alignments using the dollar sign on the total line. So just like what we've been doing in class. So that part right there should be fairly easy. Same with your typing.com. You have time management and ethics, values, and privacy. This is located in the digital literacy, which is where we've been working, only this time it's underneath the career prep. If you have troubles finding it, let me know. And then your other assignment that you're going to do is you're going to create a thank you letter. This right here is going to be a link to a PDF file so you can actually see what you're typing. And then you'll have an instructional video, which is currently what I'm actually doing, but I'm going to show you how to do your Google Docs. So once you get to your Google Docs and you open up a blank document, first thing I would say that you need to do is to change your untitled document to thank you letter. And then I would go ahead and add your name in there. Whoa. A little glitch there. There we go. That way I know that it's yours. I would go ahead and check out my line spacing and do custom spacing. And you want to change this line spacing to actually be 1. And then you want to make sure your before and after is set to 0. I want to adjust my text to be size 12. And you can change it on Arial or you can change it to something else. I'm going to change mine to Georgia. It's the closest to Bookman Old Style, which we know is my favorite. You'll see that in the example that it's showing you, and I'll kind of click on this here so you can actually see the example. So here's your example. Here's where you're going to have to put in your company name. But you can see we're doing a little header up at the top. We're going to have a line, and then you're going to have your document. Everything's left aligned. It should be fairly easy to type. So I'm just going to kind of get started with it. Make sure that whenever you're doing yours that your spacing is working out. So like if there's a blank space here, that's me hitting enter multiple times, 2 times to do that. There should be 3 blank spaces in between here. So back to our thank you letter, we're going to start off by doing our header up the top, and you would have seen that the text was right aligned. So I'm going to right align my text. I do my company name. And then I put in the address. If you want to put in the 8 Quaker Valley Road, that's perfectly fine. And then we're going to insert an image, and we're going to do a search the web. And I just did a quick little search for candy. And you can do whatever picture you want. I don't really, it doesn't really bother me which one you choose. So I'm just going to choose one. I'm going to choose insert. And then obviously this is really large, so I'm going to shrink this down, making it nice and small. And this is very similar to what we had done with your invoices. So we're going to change our image options, and we're going to go to our text wrapping, and we are going to go a wrap text. And I should be able to then drag this over to that left edge, and my text comes over here. So we can see what we did. I might need to make this a little smaller. Then I would like to actually have a line going across the bottom here. So we are going to choose, we're gonna choose to do a horizontal line is what they call it here. So I'm gonna hit enter a couple of times and then I'm gonna go insert horizontal line. The reason I hit enter a couple times is I just want to make sure that my line does go the whole way across and that it's not interfering with this image. So you can see there if I backspace it gets cut off. So I just hit enter to move that down. Then I'm going to click below the line and I'm going to come back over to my left hand side and I am going to start my document. So I'm just following along with this particular letter. So we're going to start with the date, November 25th, or whatever day you're actually doing it. And so there's a spot where I actually hit enter 3 times. So like I have 1, 2, 3 blank lines, and then I start my next thing. So you're going to be writing a letter to me. So this is going to be me. I'm your customer. If you remember, I was the first invoice. So we're going to go Cami Odom, 123 Blank Street, Allen Bank, PA 15521. Remember, anytime you're putting PA, it's capital P, capital A. And then you can see here I have a blank space in between. I go to the next one and I'm going to do Dear Mrs. Oldham. Blank space, go to my first paragraph. And you are going to type these paragraphs just as I have them here. The only thing that I will say is right here where it says company name, make sure you're putting in your company name. And after you've done your paragraphs, you'll have a paragraph, 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 and then you're going to have sincerely. And then again, you're going to have that 3 blank lines. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I actually hit my enter 4 times. And then you're going to go ahead and type your name. So I'm just going to type in student name here. So you'll put in student name. And this is what we would call, I know this has mumbo jumbo here, but this is what we call a block style business letter. In the end, it should look similar to this. Okay, nice and professional. Everything's on the left-hand side, nice and neat. Once you are done with that, then you can just share it with me and I can grade it. If you have any questions, make sure that you're reaching out. And you can also come and pop in during office hours from 8:30 to 9:15, but feel free to contact me any time of the day. Email is the best option. All right, have a good one.